So today I have the incredible opportunity to chat with Catherine Fulvio from TLN's Taste Like Home. Catherine, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Ireland.
Absolute pleasure. Sure, what else would I be doing at the moment?
Well, but what are you up to? I mean, obviously this is such a different situation. How have you been spending so much time at home?
So it's actually been really good fun. I've got a chance to be creative in the kitchen. I run a cooking school and I have an inn or a bed and breakfast here on our family farm in County Wicklow in Ireland. And that's always kept me really, really busy, Camilla. Whereas now I'm thinking, gosh, what do I do in between filming and writing cookbooks and so on? So I've got back into the kitchen with my family and we've been creating really tasty meals and been doing a lot on Instagram, creating a lot of content, and it's been fantastic fun.
And I think a lot of people are finding themselves in that situation, back in the kitchen with their families, experimenting, trying new recipes. Do you have any recommendations for people that are finding themselves for the very first time in the kitchen?
Oh, I definitely think keep it simple. And I know from my Instagram feed, where I've been putting up little videos, that the big demand is for easy cooking, like really fresh and nice and tasty, but nothing that's going to take the whole day. You want something to look forward to at the end of the day with your family, but you don't want to get up first thing in the morning and think, okay, 12 hours later we'll be eating.
No.
So I found the most popular recipes that I've loaded up are things like, you know, a primavera sauce for pasta, an amatriciana, you know, all those kind of lovely, easy Italian using great ingredients. And oh, I was saying to you, I live on a farm here in Wicklow. So for us, we're blessed. We have in our cookery school gardens, we have so many fruits and vegetables, rhubarb's in season here at the moment, loads of lovely herbs. So for us, we're blessed in the sense that I have access to wonderful fresh ingredients.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I mean, in Canada, it's just starting to finally be spring, and I think people are starting to get the gardens ready. What would you say is your favorite, fresh dish to make right now?
Oh, my favorite fresh dish. I would say it has to be, I'm going Italian with this, so
Okay.
my Irish
Wait.
family won't be happy. But we had very recently a panzanella salad, and I hadn't made one in quite a while. And it's like fresh tomatoes, fresh peppers, red onion I put in it, lovely dressing using red wine vinegar and extra virgin olive oil. I put some anchovies in it and I toasted some sourdough off for croutons, and it was just divine. The color just made you feel like you were transported and sitting somewhere in Tuscany, you know, with the sun beating down on you, and you were enjoying this dish whilst you were actually indoors in Ireland. But hey.
In the middle of your kitchen. No, that's what's amazing about cooking, is that it takes you to where the dish is from, and you actually have the chance on Taste Like Home to travel around the world, taste different cuisine. And we're going to get to different countries in a second, but I want to talk about Canada. You've shot a couple of shows in Canada. What was the experience like?
So we've done four series of Taste Like Home. And in the 4 series, 3 times we've been to Canada. That's how popular it is, because it's about Irish people that have emigrated and they love Canada. So we filmed just outside Toronto, near Collingswood, and we were up in the Blue Mountains. We filmed there. We filmed in Vancouver at the Granville Market and all over Vancouver as well. And more recently, in the summer just gone, we were in St. John's in Newfoundland, and that has been on my bucket list for years. I could not believe that there's an Irish family that she has a sister in St. John's in Newfoundland. I had landed in heaven. Canada has been an amazing experience, very different, very diverse. Of course, it's a huge country, but to see the food and the styles of food and your lifestyle, it's in some ways similar to ours. So it feels comfortable, and you can see why so many Irish people love living in Canada and holidaying there. But you have other aspects that we don't have, like outside of Vancouver, I was on a maple syrup farm. Obviously, we don't have that in Ireland. In St. John's in Newfoundland, I was whale watching. We don't have that in Ireland. So there were so many wonderful experiences. And one thing that I did have near Vancouver, up in the Blue Mountains, was, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, poutine.
Poutine, yes. Did you like it?
Yes. Yes. I mean, it's an Irish person's answer to comfort food, isn't it? Chips with gravy on them, like, come on.
That's amazing. I also saw that you tried the Nemo bar, but was there anything else that surprised you from Canadian cuisine?
Oh, I'm good. There was lots. The maple syrup was amazing. Just to have it fresh and to have, because, of course, there's all sorts of fake versions of it available around the world, but to actually have it straight from a farm and to taste it and to learn the different aged versions of it as well was an eye opener, because when you're in a store in Ireland, you want to buy maple syrup, there's just maple syrup. You don't have a choice of, well, how many years, or was it aged in such and such? There's no choice. So yeah, I mean, oh gosh, I could tell you so much about my experiences. What I loved about St. John's was not just the food, but the opportunity to see the Irish influence in Newfoundland, but to see the lifestyle, the casual, friendly lifestyle. It was wonderful. You felt like you'd been there all your life, or the likes. But I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but one of the things that I experienced in Newfoundland was I was screeched in. Have you come across that?
I've never been to Newfoundland, actually, so
there you
I'd
go.
love to hear.
I hope I'm selling it well to you. It's a wonderful experience. So I'm a CFA to the people of Newfoundland. So I come from away. So
Okay.
It's very much an Irish phrase, because it's primarily Irish and English that came there for the cod fishing to St. John's. So I'm a come from away. And if you're a come from away, as in other words, from out of town, you have to be screeched in. And you have to go through this whole literally song and dance and be entertained while you're on stage. Me, I was on the edge of a pier when it happened. And it finishes. This might be the bit now you'll have to think about. You have to kiss a cod, the fish, a cod. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you're screeched in. Then you're no longer a come from away. You're a local now.
I should say,
you have to drink this Jamaican rum, which is called screech, because apparently you screech when you swallow it because it's such bad quality. So that's how the whole screeched in came. It came from the sailors years ago and their Jamaican rum story. There you go.
I love that.
I have a lot of information today.
I would have never thought kissing a cod makes you a local, but that's incredible. Right.
That, I think, of plenty of that Jamaican rum.
Fair enough. Now, Catherine, speaking of Canada, I mean, obviously you have so many viewers here that are familiar with you and they enjoy watching you. Do you have a message for them right now, for all of your Canadian viewers?
Absolutely. First and foremost, stay safe. Stay indoors, stay with your family, but be safe. That's most important. But that my heart is with you. We're all in this together worldwide. It's an unprecedented situation that we're all in. And for me, all I can say from my experience is I just take it one day at a time. I just wake up in the morning and say to myself, I'm just going to enjoy today and not think about tomorrow and not think about next week and not think about next month, because we can just live for today. We can enjoy today. And when it's tomorrow, we can't get today back again. So make the most of the time now with your family, wherever you are in Canada, and enjoy them. Because before you know it, we'll be back in the rat run, running to work and racing all over the place. So treat this as just an unexpected downtime.
Absolutely. And actually, before we let you go, I did want to ask one more question. You do have a farm, you have so many businesses, and I'd love to know, is there anything that you're working on or any initiatives to help out in your community back in Ireland during this time?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I've kind of gone down a slightly different route with regards to helping out, nothing to do with the farm and nothing to do with food production directly. What I have noticed is the big problem is charities. They cannot go fundraising. Here in Ireland, we are big fundraisers. We have so many different charities for all walks of life and all people. And we love getting involved with our charities. It's a great sense of community spirit, as well as doing good for people. So there's all sorts of fundraisers, whether they're marathons. That's not me, I will stress that. Although I'd have done the ladies mini marathon, yeah. But there's lots of different things for Cancer Society and all of that. So what I've done is I've gotten involved in those kind of charities and helped them out via social media and judging virtual bake-offs, fundraisers among officers. Wow. So there's companies that have worldwide bases where everybody's at home. and they've been doing their bake-offs, and then they have to present to me on the Friday, and I see all the images, and then I pick a winner worldwide, and that then is a big donation to charity on the back of that. So that's been really good for me, because I feel I have a sense of purpose as well, that I'm doing something worthwhile. And I hope it's the same for the people who are participating. So it's a group involvement.
You know, and you make a very valid point with that. I think right now people are forgetting that there's so many charities that have now sort of lost the spotlight because of this whole pandemic, and they still need help. They haven't gone away. So it's a great effort that you're doing.
Thank you.
Well, Catherine, thank you so much for joining us once again. We wish you all the best, and we can't wait to see more adventures from Taste Like Home.
Pleasure. Stay safe.